Maybe hold it.
Okay, go ahead, baby.
It wasn't easy, but it was worth it. Hi family, welcome to yet another beautiful video. And all I can say is thank you for always choosing to be here, and God bless you. God bless you. So today's video is going to be a very interesting one. And if you've been following us closely, you know, lately we've been doing this beautiful series, a powerful testimony that we shared of our son's relocation journey here in the United States. And, you know, I was able to jump on a plane, and to bring him back here was more than a testimony. It was a powerful testimony. And we've shared all those videos with you. I'm just kind of bringing you up to speed if you are new to our channel. So that's where we are, our son's arrival here in America. And after his arrival, guys, we knew that was a closed chapter. We knew that was done. But to our surprise, that was not it. We were not done with immigration, guys. I am laughing because that caught us unawares. That was a surprise to us, for me and my husband, because we knew no more. I mean, it was a lot. It was a lot dealing with the immigration. And just to make everything right, here we were driving downtown. Me and my husband, we had to make arrangements, of course, to miss work to get this done, because there's no way out but to obey. We had to do according to what those two letters instructed us to do. Those were two instructions in order to make our son, as much as we all know he's legally here, the document part of it is very, very important. It can be rough if you're found without one. And for him to receive what he had to receive, there are two things that we needed to do, which I wonder why he never did when we were doing the whole process back home. Why was my son's case different? I don't know. I don't know why we had to do the extra part of it after his arrival. I'm not understanding, but I'm still thankful to God that I have him here doing this. It's better than him being far from us. So yes, we are driving downtown, and we had to take our day off to head to their offices downtown. Yes, that is us driving to the offices. Stay to the end of this video to see exactly what we had to do in relation to those two letters. They instructed us to do this, and for our son to be termed as a legal immigrant. Of course he was, but the documentation part of it wasn't complete. I don't know why it wasn't. Maybe it's the new process, or because he was a minor. They must have their reasons why we had to do this for his case, because according to what we've had before, this is not it. People always receive, after arrival, you receive only one package from the immigration, a welcome note kind of a package with your green card in it. That is the only package you receive. I even had to ask a few people who I know, they had already made it here, and I had to ask what happened after arrival, and that's exactly what they told me, that they just received a welcome note package. They received it from the immigration, and they did not have to go to their offices here in the United States to do what we were being told to do with our son. So maybe it's because he's a minor. That's what I'm always thinking. Maybe that was the reason. Or maybe they've just changed their process. They've changed their procedures. You never know. Things change. I'm yet to know that. If I get to know that's the new process, I will come back to these videos and tell you, yes, that was their new way of doing this. But so far, what I know, you always receive a welcome note, a welcome package. But for our case, for our son, it was different. So that is us heading down to their offices downtown. That's my husband with my son. And I was there with my little one, and we were walking down to their offices. It was an early morning appointment. And we made it in time. So yeah, it was a beautiful morning, and that is Dwight there having fun, enjoying life in the United States. Most of you wanted to see him, how he's heading, and how he's living, and how his life, how is his stay here. Those videos are coming. I know you've asked, you want to know his life after arrival here in the United States. I promised whoever asked, or those few people who asked for them, those videos are coming. But for now, I'm going to show you how we are fully completing this immigration process, because it was a journey that took us 5 years. Of course, not all of it was I will come back and share why it had to take 5 years. And for those of you who missed the previous ones, kindly go check them out. I will leave the links below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to our channel. Welcome to family, and subscribe, comment, and share. So that's me, my little boy, and my older son. And of course, my husband is the one holding the camera. We are just enjoying it in the streets because we were quite a little bit early. So there was no rush. We were just strolling down to their office, and there we were in their offices already, guys. We were there already. And of course, we had to do the paperwork part of it. I had to do that. And yeah, so we filled that and headed right in. So at the end of this video, I will tell you exactly what we were doing, because that's what they needed us to do in order to get things done fully. Yes, that's Dwight in America, and that's me, of course, and that's my little boy. And my husband is right there with us. We are right there outside the offices. Not really outside, we're in their offices, but that's at the launch area where we just had to do the paperwork before now going and just submit what they needed us to do, and for Dwight to go through whatever he needed to do. So yeah, that's exactly what we are doing in their offices in their USCIS, commonly known as USCIS. So that is a department in the United States. So if you're gonna do this process, you will deal with them. It's not a bad process, it's an easy process, but it can be complicated in relation to your case, because it's a case-by-case thing. My case was different, so I'm not saying yours will be like mine. No, mine had to go through some legal things. I had to go to the courts. I had to do a lot. So my case took 5 years because it was different. I'm not saying that it always takes this long. No. If mine was a straightforward case, I think it could have taken a year and a half. Because as a mother, I will share another video. In another video, I will share of how this is done and how it should have been done if it was a straightforward case. And then I will give you my case and we compare, and you see why it took 5 years. There are strong reasons why he had to take 5 years, because being a single mother, of course, there was another person involved, that is the dad, the biological father, of course, and that is why we had to stretch out for this long. So when I say this was a testimony, when I say it was a stretch kind of journey of faith, that's exactly what I mean. Nothing bad, nothing wrong. We are all good. It's only that it took longer than we expected, and that kind of stretched us out. Of course, financially too, and everything was involved. So if you're coming through this, just be prepared. I'm going to help a few people who have not done this and they're trusting God. I will share how this can be done easily, and you can learn from my mistake and you can learn from us. I will just give a free procedure of how you can get this done in a shortcut way, because nobody told me. That's why I suffered. But if I had information, it could have been better, you know. So those are some of the few regrets that I used to have. Information is power, guys. The Bible says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. Get information, get as much knowledge as you can when you enter into these things. Of course, all my processes for my son and myself and my husband and our marriage, everything, we did not involve a lawyer. We did it by ourselves. On my side, it was quite easy, but when it came to my son, that is where my faith was stretched to the limit, you know. So yeah, so this is what we are saying. And of course, Dwight went in, he got it done. And now I'm going to just tell you exactly what happened. So stay here with us as we share. So yeah, it was done, and this is exactly what we had to do. I'm gonna do another video, as I've promised, a sit-down video where I'll be explaining and even get to read to you word to word of what those 2 letters said. But basically, in summary, there are 2 things we needed to do. The instructions were on the first letter. In the first letter, the instruction was we needed to pay some amount. We needed to pay a fee. We needed to pay a fee of $235, if I remember well. It was $235 on top of what we had already paid. Guys, again, as I've said, I don't know if this is normal or if this is the normal way they do it. Please let me know if you've gone through this process. But according to us, we thought we were done with all the fees. We were done with all these payments because we had already used a lot of money. This whole journey stretched us financially. And remember, I had already taken a flight, an emergency flight, and prepared flight to Nairobi, Kenya, then back to the US. And that was costly. Coming back, being asked more money, I mean, the reaction was real. The reaction was necessary. I mean, we had already spent so much. This whole journey was costly. So to be asked another amount or another fee that was needed, to us was like a no. Like, why? Why more money? So, but as I've said, in order to get things done and totally close this chapter for real, because we thought it was, but it wasn't, we had to do it. So we ended up paying that fee of $235 to be exact. I will tag her. I'm going to show you that receipt. I think I have that receipt somewhere. I'll pin up here, but we paid it. Yes, we paid $235. That is what one letter said. In order for our son green card to be processed and mailed to our address, we needed to pay an extra $235. And this is being said after our son has arrived here in the US. Remember, as I said before, the only thing that people receive after arrival is a welcome note later, a full package that has a green card on it. But I don't know if they pay for it. If you've done it, please again, let me know. We didn't expect to do the payment for us to be processed, for those documents to be sent to us, kind of thing. So yeah, they said we needed to pay that in order for our son's green card to be processed and mailed to our address. We did that and that was done. So letter number 2 is exactly what we were doing this very day. They needed us to go to their offices, of course, and we are sharing this video showing you how we did it. They told us we go and get our son's biometrics done. Now, my question is, our son was back in Kenya. He went to the embassy. And I thought that is what they do there when everything is passed through or when they give you an okay. I still don't understand, but when we got here, I felt like we are repeating all these things all over again, going to their offices all over again and getting biometrics done. So they needed his biometrics. They needed his fingerprints. They needed his photos, which we had already submitted. And they needed to take his photo and what else? I think, you know what biometrics are. So they need your fingerprint, your photo, and whatever needed. So they need height, all those things, the color of your eyes. You need to fill a document stating all those things. And that's what I was doing there, filling all that information. They needed all that. So we gave it to them and they needed to see our passport, which has all that information as a verification. So kind of thing. I mean, they've done it all. By the time Dwight is coming to the United States, these people are thorough. Oh, United States, you don't just come in. They're thorough in their background check and in their procedures. So they had all that information with them. By the time they were giving our son an okay to come, all that information was with them. So we felt it was a repeat. But again, as I said, we had to say, yes, sir, we will do it because we need this chapter closed. And we went to their offices. Our son did what he got to do. And we were waiting here outside because, of course, we were done. And we decided to just enjoy and just take it easy because it was going to be an easy day. A day that we were not going to go back to work and we were just relaxing early in the morning because it was an early appointment around 9 in the morning. And it took us like almost 30 minutes to be done, and the rest of the day was ours to enjoy. So we kind of just took it easy, chilled, and that's exactly what those 2 letters needed us to do. Number 1, pay a fee. Number 2, go get the biometrics done in their offices so we can have our son's green card mailed to our current address. And yes, guys, that was very interesting. Still, It is to me until now, because I'm like, come on, guys. I've been doing this with you for quite a long time, years. It was immigration this, immigration that, immigration this, immigration that. And then our son arrives here and still there was still immigration, and go to their offices and do this. So it is grace. It's the grace that was sufficient. As I told you, you need more grace to get this done. And I said, it's case by case. Kindly don't quote me. This is a case by case scenario. This is our story. This is our journey. This is our son's case. My case with my son immigrating permanently to the United States is different. Don't use it to try and explain it to many other people that this is the normal procedure of bringing your loved ones to the United States. It will be out of context, and that will not be right. You can just use it as a skeleton or as a guidance of what you expect with your case. So it is different case by case, but according to our case, this is what we had to do. But kindly, you can use our story or our journey just to get a rough picture or a rough estimate of what you expected to get this done too, if you're having a similar situation of bringing your loved ones here in the United States of America. So thank you, guys. I will do a sit down video to kind of give you a total clear procedure of what can help you to quicken the process and learn from my mistake, because as I've told you, information is power, and lack of knowledge stretch us to almost 5 years. To be precise, it was almost 4.5 years of just doing this and doing that, where we could have just avoided all that if we had prior information or prior knowledge to how to get this done. So I'm going to give it as a gift out there to be a blessing to somebody out there, so that you don't go through what we went through as a family and you have a shorter process processing this and getting united as a family quicker than we did. And I believe it will be a blessing to you or anybody who might need this. So that is why we do this channel. We do this channel to be a blessing out there. We do this channel to kind of help anybody who needs it. We are doing it as a ministry. I told you this is God's platform, and we will give where needed. We will share where needed. We will give hope where needed. We will grow together. We will stretch out together. We will share information where needed. We will preach the gospel. We will be an evidence of what a life in Christ is all about. So living a Christian life, standing up for Jesus, and being what an example, or being a good example of what Christianity is all about. So giving this information is free. We are not charging. It is free, guys. I don't charge. I hear many people say for consultation fee or blah blah blah. No, I'm not doing any consultation. I will just come back and share this information to help somebody out there. So we did what we had to do, and we took our journey back home easy, and it was a beautiful day. We ended well, and it was just hours to wait for them to mail the green card as they promised, and we were happy to finally get that done and to finally see this chapter closed in Jesus' name. So kindly enjoy the rest of the video, and see you on our next video. We hope and we pray that this has been a blessing. It's information that you're gonna use. That's my outfit.
Got him looking nice for today. And I did the whites here, but he's a little chilly, so he's enjoying his hoodie. And Mom, she's smiling, she's happy. So this has been a long time coming for this day. I believe she remembers the first time she had to come here, and we had to come here. That was around about, how long ago was it when you came? Was it 2 years, or was it when your first year? No, I'm saying when you came here. When you came here. So, okay, about 3, well, 4, okay. Yeah, so about 4 years now. But it's been a long time making, so we're glad we're here again, and this should be the final step. So we're just happy to make this complete.
Okay.
Yay! Other place, so we had to get your passport. Remember,
oh,
we was waiting in there, and we had to wait.
Was it the passport?
We had to get your passport or something. All the people were in there, and we were waiting.
It was the interview when we were doing the interview during COVID.
No, all them people was in there, and we had to wait.
Go ahead.
And we had to sign up for your passport, pay for it, and all of that. Remember, we had to.
Okay, go.
We'll put this on.
Yes. Great. Put everything plus that. I give it to your dad. Did you open?
Okay, push it. Go ahead and push it. Yay. One more time. One more time. You gotta double push it. One more time. One more time. There you go. Yeah, you gotta double hit it.
Baby, you have to. Who's gonna put him to sit down? One person has to do.
He's gonna put him in the seat.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta go sit in your seat, Mario. Go sit in your seat over there, okay? I gotta have a seat. Go ahead and sit in your seat, Mario.
Let me see him, Dwight. Move. Go to your seat, Didi. He likes this big one. Do it. Yeah. No. No. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. Okay. So we are done with this day. We came to the Mori and Dwight is done. Thank you, baby. I know you're stuck, but yeah, we're here. We're going to drive back. So drive with us. And that is it, guys. We are coming to the end of our vlog today, and we want to say thank you very much for watching up to this point. You are the reason, the strong reason why we keep on doing this. Kindly remember to leave your comment, give us your feedback, your reaction, what you think about this video or today's video. And a lot of videos are coming. Please watch out for our next videos. Remember to put your notification bell on so you don't miss out on any video that we'll be posting sooner. And if you're new to us and if you're new to this channel, kindly remember to subscribe and turn your notification bells on so that you don't miss on our next video. You can get notification every time we upload and post a new video. You will get that notification and you will be together with us so you are not left out in what we are doing in this channel, because we are growing together, guys. As I've always said, let us grow together and we see what God is up to concerning this. So thank you for always watching. Thank you for always being part of our family. Thank you for being a blessing to us. And we believe and pray that all these videos are becoming a blessing to everyone watching. And again, see you on our next video. We love you. Take care. Be safe and be good to each other. And God bless you. See you on our next video, guys.